friends, so my last fixing coordinates video wasn't actually a fixing coordinates video, and my next fixing coordinates video isn't going to be an actual fixing coordinates video either. But I figured I should probably do an actual episode in between so that you don't lose faith in me and think that I've just stopped fixing coordinates altogether. If you missed the joke episode, go check it out and stay tuned for the next one. But for now, I'm gonna offer some real advice from my heart to try and fix some of your coordinates that have been sent in to me. If you would like to submit a coordinate for this series, please email me, lovelylauratopics@gmail.com, and more information about what you need to include for that will be in the description below. I think that I'm also going to list off my coordinate details or all the pieces that I'm wearing right now at the beginning of the video. I normally do this at the end of the video, but I've noticed a lot of my comments in general are always like, where did you get blank? So, and people either comment it before the end of the video or they just miss it. So yeah, this is all the details of what I am wearing. Let's jump into it. The first coordinate we'll be looking at today is from Sandra Francisco. I don't know why that trips me up so much. I just want to say San Francisco, but Sandra Francisco. Hi Laura, this is my first ever Lolita cord, and I wanted it to be really special, so I decided to make the whole thing LOL. I based it around Stella Lou, the bunny from Tokyo Disney Sea. I'm very happy with how everything came out. I just feel like it's lacking something, possibly in the realm of accessories. Side note, because I'm a drag queen, I have monstrously large feet, so I can't wear typical Lolita shoes, which explains the stilettos. Thanks so much, Sandra. Okay, let's see. Whoa, so did you make this JSK? Where did you get this fabric? It's amazing. Seeing the coordinate on its own, I'm really thrown off by that blouse. Immediately I was like, oh, that blouse, like the pink isn't right, like it doesn't really reflect anything in the JSK. But then seeing it on you with your makeup and the wig color, it really pulls it all together. Honestly, seeing this, I was gonna be like, change the blouse. But now I'm like, no, it looks nice. It also could depend on the lighting of the photo, because to me, the blouse looks a little bit too blue pink, or like, and then the pink in the bows is like a peachy pink. I can't believe, did you really make this JSK? Okay, so I'm really happy with this look. I don't like the shoes. I'm sorry. It's not the fact that they're stilettos, it's just I really personally hate peeking toe shoes. I feel like a lot of Lolitas will be like, that's not Lolita. And I do think that shoes are a good area to experiment with and do things that aren't necessarily Lolita. I don't like peeking toe shoes. I think that if you just had a closed toe, I would like it so much more, but don't take that as like a must because this is just my personal preference. I would honestly love to see the same coordinate with different leg wear, like full tights maybe, or like a textured tight, or like lacy tights, or a printed tight with like bows on it or something, and then a closed toe shoe. Again, that's just my preference. I feel like it'd be really cute to do these with like some big chunky Mary Janes that are just a solid color pink, or even white, or like lilac. I feel like this would also be really cute with like a white wig or a gray wig. Yeah, I don't know. This is a really cute coordinate. You definitely have lots more options to wear it different ways in the future, and I'm very impressed. Hi Laura, my name is Vanny. This is my first and only cord. I first wore it in May of this year. I'm gonna have to censor that literally just because YouTube picks up on the word and freaks out. That's not your fault, that's YouTube's fault. The skirt isn't designed for Lolita, but I absolutely love the print and was determined to make it work. Because it's not designed to have that signature poof, however, I feel like my overall look suffered. Is there a way to make the rest of the outfit look more mainstream Lolita so the skirt fits in better and you can easily tell that it's Lolita? Also, please forgive the shoes. I was originally going to wear some black classic Mary Janes, but they unfortunately got ruined on the trip to the convention, so I had to use my black flats instead. Thank you and stay lovely. It's really, really, really difficult to make something that's not Lolita into Lolita, especially as a beginner. I don't want to say don't do it, but I would say also at the same time try to experiment within kind of like the simple layout of traditional Lolita shapes, because then it will help you. Like if you got, say, a piece from Taobao or Bodyline and you like styled it, it would help you then figure out how to style non-Lolita pieces. This skirt is strangely too long because it's kind of a sweet print. The way it's styled is kind of classic. I feel like if the print was more classic and less colorful, it would actually be fine. The thing that is throwing me off is just that the top section is really long. So I don't know if you have the means to or even want to alter it, but it would be cool if you could somehow bring the waist, this section, up higher and just make it a little bit shorter. I feel like it would just then be perfect and look like a Lolita skirt. I don't know if you added this lace at the bottom or if you're wearing an underskirt, but it looks really nice. It looks really cute. That part is perfect. It's almost like if you just like cropped the top half off, it's like, oh yeah, that's a Lolita skirt. I think that another option that you could do is you could get some sort of overskirt that kind of fills in that midsection so that you have another layer so that it doesn't look as stretched out. I also think you mentioned black Mary Janes. I'm guessing because there's like black in the print, but I think that with this current coordinate, it would be really cute with white Mary Janes or like burgundy, purpley, pink Mary Janes. Yeah, pink Mary Janes, like your waist belt here, or this bow at your waist would be really cute. I definitely think for somebody who's a beginner and trying to make something that's not Lolita into Lolita, you did a really great job. I'm really impressed. Hello, Editor Lore. Really quick, I kind of ended that abruptly and was thinking more in my head that I didn't really say. And what I wanted to say was that everything else, besides the strange skirt length, and then the shoes, of course, was because the shoes that you planned to wear were damaged. Everything else in the cord was read as very Lolita, and you asked to replace things to make it more Lolita, but I don't think that anything that you were wearing needed to be replaced because I feel like the blouse and the head bow really read as Lolita. It's just the strange length of the skirt that is throwing it off. So I do also think that like the pieces that you're wearing could be worn with another JSK really beautifully, on top of the other advice that I gave. This was my first outfit since I left the style in 2015. I'm a little insecure because I feel something is missing. I tried to pull into a more princess-themed theme, and even believe a heel would have been more appropriate. But other than that, what advice would you give me? I really love the blouse with this dress. I'm just so partial to like patterned lacy blouses with sweet dresses. I think it looks so cute. I'm not sure if the photo color is throwing me off or if the beret, the color of it doesn't match the JSK. Something about that is just throwing me off, and I feel like you need something that's a more blue pink headpiece. I don't know if this is a wig or your hair, but it's absolutely beautiful, and I think that it looks so, your makeup and your hair looks so beautiful with this cord. I would just change out the headpiece and maybe the shoes, a different headpiece, maybe like a veil or a crown, or even finding a beret that's closer to this color, like a blue toned pink, and then maybe adding like one of Puvithel's brooches to it would be really cute. Or I would wear like a solid color tight or a solid color OTK sock, because I wouldn't want to wear another pattern on your legs since your blouse is so patterned. Hello, I recently put this cord together for Otakon, and I'm generally fairly happy with it, but I would still appreciate some advice on how to mix things up a bit. I'm a beginner, so I'll gladly take any and all advice, but I would especially appreciate tips on how to incorporate the clock motif into the rest of the cord. Thank you. I really like this coordinate. It definitely checks off every like how to Lolita box. A+, great work. I think that this current coordinate as it is would be really fun with a textured tight or a printed tight of some sort. I really like the black Oxfords, but I think that they would just pop more if your tight wasn't like a solid color, if it was some sort of texture or print. And that's also an area where you could bring more clocks into it. You could have like a clock printed tight or sock. It would make it look a little bit more over the top, but I don't know, that's my personal style. I would like how that would look. The wig that you're wearing is also a great kind of starter point to do hairstyles with. I really love these like Rhapsody wigs when they're put into like low buns or like braids or like partial braids. Just experimenting more with this wig because I really love the color. It looks really great on you, but there's definitely more that you can work with. And I feel like a lot of Lolitas get kind of stuck in just putting a wig on and going, but it's a great creative outlet that you could have a lot of fun with. You could even put clocks in there. You could definitely add a beret. Ding, ding, ding. Always with the berets, I'm so sorry. And then add a little clock like into it between the beret and your hair. I also think that this coordinate would look really cute with a vest. Maybe like a short cropped vest, and then you could add a rosette, brooch, or pin, or like multiple pins onto it, and it would just add another section to your coordinate to like decorate. And I think that if you put this wig like partially up and then showed the vest and then whatever details you wanted to add on top of it, that would be a great way to incorporate it and show it off. I'd also really like to see this coordinate styled in white, like having a pure white base, like a white blouse, white socks, maybe like brown gold shoes. I think that would be also really cool, especially with the gray. I hope that that helps some of you think of new coordinates. If any of you have advice for these lovely Lolitas, please leave it in the comments below. As always, stay lovely. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's the beginning of October and I'm already losing my voice. It's gonna be a wild month.